You sure?
Shush.
You shush.
You shush.
You shush.
You
Shut
shush.
up. Shut up.
Shut
You shut up.
up. Damn it, Lenny.
No, you can hear us. Shh. Say something, Lily.
Hi. I can still hear you. Bestie, what are you doing?
I'm here. You're messing with your sound levels.
Why you do that?
Because I'm just being funny. Hey!
Why?
Hi.
What is going on?
There you go.
Girl, oh my God. Hello.
Don't call me. I'm not a girl.
Hi. I missed you guys so much. How are you guys doing? Oh my God, whatever. Welcome back to my show, Big Schmidt, Little Schmidt. I'm your host, Little Schmidt.
I'm Big Schmidt.
Yes. We are.
Berg.
We are.
Berg.
We have. I thought you were going to do it again. We are. It's good to see you again.
Thanks.
We're back here. Another Wednesday, another week.
It's a big week. What's tomorrow?
Hanukkah.
It's your birthday! Ow, careful.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
sensitive.
You're going to be turning 21?
I'm 24. I'll be 24.
24.
Do I look terrible?
You don't look a day over
I
8.
look a day over 8 years old.
Yeah.
Hey, we've got a whole bunch of new features today. You want to show them some new features?
Hell yeah.
Well, let's show them the one I just had you set up for. You ready?
Okay, yeah.
You ready? Okay. Yeah, look at remember?
Oh, yeah, let's just do it dramatic.
Okay. And boom. Oh, I hit
Nice!
the wrong one. Hold on, wait a minute.
Nice! Hey, you want to show him some cool stuff, Lily? Black screen! With a Pride Lily Cam.
I hate you. Shut up. I'm going to fix it right now. I'm fixing it right now. No, I'm fixing this.
Bestie boo bestie.
Okay.
How pleasant. Well, what's the other surprise?
Hold on. No, I'm not.
A rainbow screen with my name in black?
Edit. Hold on. I'm going to fix this. I can't believe I screwed that up. So bad.
Dun 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 dun
Right.
dun 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 dun.
Okay. This is going to be really cool.
Dun, dun, dun,
All right, let's try it again. Let's try it one more time. You ready?
Okay, ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3. Oh, wrong one.
Damn it!
Wait, there. Look. That's the Lily Cam. Yay. Look how pretty she is.
I just want to say how proud I am of him for choosing the right angle.
Right.
Props to you. Like, look at my jawline. Look how good my teeth look.
Look how beautiful.
My nose highlight is a little too much.
I'm going to show him the dad cam now, although I already screwed it up and blew the surprise. So, boom, here's the dad cam. There's me. That's my dad cam. It's funny.
You're funny.
I'm funny. I put something else in too. One more thing.
Do tell.
This is kind of for your boyfriend Bradley.
Oh, I'm scared.
No,
I'm scared.
don't be scared. Don't be scared. Because I wouldn't mess with you. I would never do anything I would never ever do anything to mess with you. Never would I ever do anything to give you a hard time. I would only do things to be nice to you. There's no way I would make fun of you in any way, shape, or form. Or do something wrong.
Is this it?
That's it.
I love it. Thank you.
No problem.
That's so great.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that, Bradley.
Okay, yeah.
So you have a big day tomorrow. It's so hot. Oh my God.
I do. Here we have people watching the show, but is Sarah
Sarah.
Sarah?
Sarah.
Is that the girl you're telling me about?
Mhm.
You didn't get nearly enough respect in the play. That's all I'm saying.
You did not.
No, you didn't. The Princess Leia character should have been dominated the whole play, and at the end it should have been her standing alone with a lightsaber.
Literally.
And no one else
feel like
just-
I wished Sarah had a song to sing.
I know.
Wouldn't it be badass to hear Princess Leia sing about woman power in the Jedi world?
She's obviously the best princess ever, and she got railroaded in that play. I'm not very
Poetry.
happy about it. I'm very upset.
Poetry.
Also, Angela's here. Hi, Angela. I'm glad you're back. Thank you for tuning in tonight.
Angela says, "Happy birthday, old man."
Oh, yes. Woo, I'm old man. Rachel is here. Hi, Rachel Zimmerman is here. Rachel, you're good. Rachel, I'll be using your tomatoes next week. We're making a big pasta dinner. I've been saving them. I can't wait to use them. And Alex and Eric. Alec is here from his place. And
oh my God, so true. I wish. And
yeah, she
thank
should have had a song.
you.
Agreed, 100%.
No, seriously, if Princess Leia were to have a song, what do you think you would want to hear her sing about? Like based on even like it could be about a storyline through Star Wars, maybe about how she like Han Solo, like her love with Han Solo or something. What do you think? What would you want to hear from Princess Leia speaking from the heart, singing from the heart? I'm sorry.
It's really tough because I'm not really in touch with a lot of current songs. You know what I mean?
She doesn't have to sing like an Eagles song. I don't know.
I'm trying to think. Well, yeah, but Eagles aren't current. That's what I'm talking about.
Ugh!
Most of my music is from years ago.
What do you know that's current?
What about I Am Woman, Hear Me Roar? What about that song?
What is I Am Woman?
See,
Hear
that's
Me
an old
Roar?
song. You don't know that. I think it was Helen Reddy that did that originally. It's, I am woman, hear me roar.
I know that saying. I just don't know.
Okay. Or These Boots Are Made for Walking. That's
Oh,
kinda cool.
yeah, that's something Sinatra.
Well, it's that's Nancy Sinatra.
Yeah, that's Frank
Yeah, that's
Sinatra's-
something Sinatra. That's what
Something
that is.
Sinatra. I only know that because Anna told me. I think she was like a relative to Frank Sinatra.
She was her daughter. It was
Yep.
his daughter.
Yep.
Yes.
Pinky.
Thank you.
But today's topic, I asked on Instagram topics to give throughout this week and throughout
We had some
next-
great responses. Talk
Okay,
about some
just
responses
interrupt.
that weren't good. I am. That's exactly what I'm doing. But talk about some responses that we didn't like.
Okay. There was, I don't think I could pull up anymore because I had it screenshotted, but my boyfriend put tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets.
Tea and crumpets.
Yeah,
Now, I like tea and crumpets. I just don't think that's podcast worthy to talk about.
Well, I don't know how much depth you can get into talking about tea and crumpets.
Well, I think you need to have tea and crumpets in order to talk about tea and
Crumpets are delicious if you get them toasted with butter.
What is a crumpet? Is
It's
that
like a little
type of
English
biscuit?
cake. It's almost like an English muffin, but it's a little bit different. It's the size of an English muffin. It's made a little bit different, and it doesn't taste
So
anything
a
like. So it's
biscuit.
nothing like an English muffin. It's soft. You could toast it and put butter on it and stuff.
I'm gonna look up.
Yeah,
crumpet.
if only we had a little machine somewhere. If only there was. I wish we had a little
Oh!
machine somewhere.
Oh my
that we could
God!
use
What is this? What
to
is
put up,
this?
and she could look up.
Steve Jobs.
Yeah.
Okay, crumpet. Crumpet. Tea and crumpet.
There you go. See? They look
Oh,
like-
it does look like an English
It
muffin.
does.
It
It looks
looks
just
like a
like it.
McGriddle.
kind of. Yeah, it's really good.
It looks like a
I'm a big
McGriddle.
fan.
Did you know they took those away?
McGriddles?
Yeah,
I thought they're still here.
they're gone.
Why? Because they're terribly bad for you.
Probably.
Because there's
They
probably
might as well
4,000
just-
grams of fat in a McGriddle.
They might as well just take away half of the
And people
menu.
were literally having heart attacks while they ate them in McDonald's. Could that be a possible?
Did that actually happen?
McDonald's? I wouldn't be surprised. The first time I ate one, I'm like, I could feel myself dying more. I felt life being sucked
Wait,
from my
is
body.
it your left arm that's not supposed to feel something?
Yeah, it wasn't good. I can actually feel my heart going, stop eating. And it's all full of fat.
It's all Phil McGriddle.
Yeah, but it was,
Maple syrup.
America. Okay, so we're going to talk about
Mental health awareness, or
yes,
just mental health.
mental health. This
Yeah,
is a good subject for both of us to talk to
Yeah.
about. Talk about. Yes.
Yeah.
And the difference between awareness of mental health now and when I was young.
Sorry, I was just seeing if Sarah said something.
Oh, you care about your friends? Okay, you can
No,
boot up.
stop.
Go. Do you have YouTube on there?
Yeah.
I can't put the monitor.
Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
go on YouTube.
Why am I like? We've done podcasts how many months, and I'm just now realizing I can do that.
Look, you can do that. Just turn the volume off so you
But-
don't hear yourself.
Can I read the comments?
Yeah, you just gotta hit the arrow. See over there next to that.
This share.
No, next to there.
Oh.
They should come up there.
It just says Lily and Dad talk about her mental health.
Oh, okay. It's there somewhere. There's a way to see it. I'm not sure.
Wow, I'm really taking the time during my show to do this.
Yeah, this is great. You're well prepared for the show.
Okay, whatever, but I guess I'll do the
You
talking.
gotta open it in the app. That's why.
So, I asked my fellow followers, thank you, on social media if they would like to know or hear any topics coming from me and my dad and my
My
friend.
dad and I.
Me and my dad. So, You almost corrected me. And my friend Jaden was telling me to talk about mental health based on what it means to me in my generation per se and from your generation. I also would like to ask if maybe people took or saw different mental health I guess problems you can say in your generation different than maybe they might have like see it or react to it now.
Oh, totally different now. When I was younger, no one really acknowledged mental issues or health. In fact, if you had issues about any type of issues mentally, you were considered weak or made fun of.
Really?
Yeah, there's way more awareness now, and there honestly also, as I say this, there's way more awareness. There's not enough awareness.
Yeah.
Even though there's way more awareness now than when I was a kid, because basically just people ignored it when I was younger. You know.
Amen.
And so now there's at least there's way more because like I went to therapy. I went after I left your mom and I split.
Yeah.
So I went to therapy for years after that,
Mm-hmm.
and we've been to family therapy. We've been to tons of therapy. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And when I was a kid, I went to Alateen, which is kind of a form of therapy, which is dealt with my dick because my dad was an alcoholic. So we went to Alateen. It was like a group of teenagers sitting around talking about their parents who drank. So that's kind of what we went through. We went through, but that was the closest we had to therapy that was accepted when I was a kid, and they never called it therapy. They called it Alateen. There was a real stigma. There's a real stigma about mental health when I was younger, but that's why we talk so much. Like when we talk with your new therapist and stuff now,
Yeah.
that's why I'm always really open about talking about what's going on.
Yeah.
And I tell you to tell me whatever you think, and have an open line of communication. Some parents still don't do that. Some parents still are. I don't want. You're fine. Shut up. Don't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's sad because I personally know a lot of people and friends who have parents like that, and I know that it is harder for them to kind of deal with not just themselves at home, but like daily events and daily life things that happen to them based on what has happened.
Well, I think it really sucks too because, I mean, if your parents can't listen to you and be there for you and talk to you, and if you don't have an open line with them, I mean, you already got. If you're at school, it's already hard enough to get fit in with your friends.
Yeah.
That's not exactly something you can talk to with your friends.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, some friends you can, but a lot of friends you can't. If anything,
Yeah.
family should be the one that you
go
could,
to.
that will talk to you and go, what's going on? What's in your mind?
Exactly.
It's important to have an open mind as far as that stuff goes because no one understands the power of the mind or how a mind operates.
Yeah, because and I always think about this every day. There is a lot of like what's the word I'm looking for?
Jelly.
Huh?
Jelly.
No. There is a
Pizza.
lot. Stop. There is a lot of fuck, I just lost it, Dad.
Why was the F word?
Sorry. There's a lot of controlment that our mind can really do, and not a lot of people know that.
What do you mean by controlment?
Controlment meaning our mind is able to control how we act to everything, and not everyone knows that it really is like our mind. A lot of people think it may be like a way they respond, or like that's the way they respond because their mom did it, or like they just do it out of impulse or anything. Like a pattern,
Right.
exactly. And not everyone really knows that it's your mind that's doing that. And a lot of things that like patterns or reputations that you've held accountable for your own self is because of how your mind works and how it really, like, I guess you can say, reacts to.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
There we go. Okay.
How it like reacts to everything, like they are being told by different people from their own way that their own mind is being controlled, if that makes sense.
No.
So, like, for an example, I guess you can say is that, I don't know, I'm trying to make this sound like.
No, just say it.
Like.
Kind of like throw it out there.
no one really suspects like how big our mind like is being used every day 24/7 all of the time,
Right.
especially with with school or with friends or even with mental health at home. It can be a big working engine that gets tired a lot.
That's true. And a lot of people, plus everybody's mind is different. Everybody has a different operating way of thinking. And that's something else that's different now, too, because it's so easy for people to look at someone and go, you're being stupid, shut up.
Exactly.
When, with that person's not being stupid. Like, we've talked about that before. Like, if someone's upset, just because you think it's not important or they shouldn't be upset, doesn't mean they're not upset.
Yeah.
It's not. You have to still be empathetic enough to that person
Exactly.
to go, I'm sorry you're upset. Can we talk about it? What is it?
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's one thing, because a lot of it surprises me honestly how a lot of kids at my school really act like middle school kids, like mostly the seniors. And
You're making fun of the seniors. The seniors act like
well, I'm making fun of how they act and stuff.
Well, you're also way more mature. I think I really believe this. Girls are way more mature than
men.
Yes, 100%.
Thank you.
100%.
Well, I mean, I think that me in general, I think I was raised more kind of in the same level boat as Anna.
What do you mean? Oh,
because she's 2.5 years older than me.
Right.
So I jumped up kind of in that same mindset.
That's true. Plus, your mom and I always had a thing, and your mom and I were really good about this. We never talked down to you guys like you were kids. Even when you were babies, we never did any of that baby talk stuff, which I guess is okay. But we just didn't believe in that. And also, when we went to family functions or group functions or parties, remember Liza's place and all that stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys hung out with adults a lot. So
yeah.
And even when you took comedy class with me, everybody was older than you. Yeah, so you always skewed older as far as who you were hanging with and talking to.
And even now, today, the people I hang out with have the same mentality as me. They are the same, like, that have happened whenever I talk about it with Jaden, with Tony, with other people. They've told me, like, they always just ended up growing up with, like, or ended up, like, hanging out with, like, a lot of people older than their age, which makes you more intelligent in that way.
Definitely makes you more mature. Also, it makes sense that you're going to gravitate toward people like that because they're the people that you're like.
Exactly.
They're like you. That's kind of what happens when you go to a new school. Like I told you, when you go to a new school, everybody's worried about meeting people. It's hard to say, but just relax. People will find you, and that's what happens. Like-minded people will find you, and suddenly you have friends that think along the same wavelength that you do.
I'm very, very blessed. I found these group of friends that I have now because I know, like...
Yeah, I like your friends. They seem really cool. I'm not just saying that because Princess Leia is watching.
No, I know you genuinely like them, and I genuinely like care for them so much because they don't start problems. They don't start drama up with other friend groups. I swear, and me, Jaden, and Sarah say this all the time, the only bad thing that genuinely really happens in our group that happen, like, is probably, like, plans would change simultaneously. What's the word? Simultaneously. And it would just be so quick to where, like, oh, we're going to Cluckin. Oh, you guys want to, like, go to Bradley's? Like, oh, let's go there. Let's meet there. You guys need a ride? Like, oh, you guys already left? Like, that's okay. Like, you can take me. Like, it's quick planning. You know what I mean?
Right.
And it gets a little chaotic because everyone, like, one person says one thing and they want to do another thing, and then we, like, end up voting on a big, huge Instagram DM. I almost said ass, sorry. But, whatever. I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to do anymore. But...
Stop swearing. Don't swear. We'll be all right.
I caught myself, Lenny.
Okay. Don't yell.
Whatever. So...
Whatever.
So, but no, me and Jaden and Sarah were just talking about how, like... us already, like, had problems with so many, like, friends that would just create drama, stir, like, the pot with, like, uncalled, like, BS. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And it's just, like, it's kind of like those people made it as a hobby for themselves because they enjoyed the drama. They enjoyed the heated conversations.
Well, once you get into when you're in drama, it's hard to get out of drama.
I know.
You gotta make, but when you make a conscious decision to leave it, you feel great. It takes, you know what I mean? I mean, really,
Yeah.
I mean, like therapy helped me a lot when I went to therapy, because like when I was arguing with your mom and stuff, you know what I mean? And anytime your mom would bring something up, I would engage and we'd get into a fight, and it was silly and it was stupid. And you look back at it now and you're like, why did I spend so much energy doing that? But it's hard to step away from it. You're so into it.
Exactly.
You're like, here's why you're gonna hate when I say this. It's a total ego mind thing. It's a total ego mind thing, because you're like, how could you say this to me? How could you be this? How could you act like that? How would you do that to me? To me? I deserve better. And in honesty, nobody deserves anything. People act certain ways. People do certain things, and people are going to do things, and it's not always about you. It's not always about who you are.
Yeah.
But you think it is.
That's very true.
And you get stuck in this drama. You're like, well, I'm going to tell them what I think.
Yeah.
And a lot of times you're like, I get to a point. I'm like, I don't care if they know what I think. I'm just gonna leave. They can do their thing.
I know. I think the people I was hanging out with before, I just feel like they were very much like, I guess you can say, a jealous type, and like very materialistic people.
Right.
And they always went out to parties every week. They like went to high-end concerts, like at Staples Center every week, got their nails done almost every other day. Like, they were very much like in that area of people, and I guess you can say they weren't really like me and my other friends, but we still tried, I guess we still tried to make friendship work.
Mm-hmm.
But I think both, like, me and my friends just got an intuition feeling like, you know what, let's hang out with these other people, because they just seem more friendly. They seem less problematic. Let's give it a shot and see how it is.
There's enough problems in the world to have problems with your friends.
Exactly. And now every week there's more people coming into the group. There's more people that we're meeting. You know, it gets, just
That's
slowly.
smart. You still, again, like-minded people.
Exactly.
Plus, let's not forget, this is your first year back after COVID. Last year was so weird. You know what I mean? Everything changed in a year.
Yeah.
And now it's like you guys are kind of rediscovering yourself.
Yeah. And I think also it made people really like on edge with how things were going to be back physically on school.
Hang on. Let's say there's a lot of comments.
No, sorry. I was just looking at them.
Sarah says, I care for you too.
Aw, thank you,
That's
Bubs.
Sweet. And then Alex says, I started working when many of my friends were going off to college, but when I did, I always hung out with much older people because 19-year-olds were mostly focused on drinking and partying. That's cool. And the older people were focused on drugs. So I can see why Alex would hang with the older people. Wait, let me say it again. And the older people were focused on drugs. I could see why Alex was focused. If I'm gonna build the prop, I might as well use it the right way.
You're
right.
so
sorry, my
funny.
bad. I'm sorry. Sorry, Alex. I was just kidding.
I love that.
And Lori, hi, you're here. I'm glad you're here. Lori Solanka just joined us. So, do you know Eleanor Rose? Do you know who that is? Okay, well, there's someone else on here. Maybe it's Eleanor Rose is here. What's VOG mean? What is it? What's that mean?
Sarah,
with the kids these
what
days?
does VOG mean?
Yeah, someone help me out. What does VOG mean? Video on command. No.
Eleanor Rose. Sarah, do you know who this is?
It's probably a friend of mine, and I'm being an idiot.
I
see Gar. Hey, Gar's here. Hey, Gar. What's up?
Hi, Gar.
Gar. Good to see you, buddy.
But no, I agree with what he says, because that's literally like what I'm saying. Like those people I was hanging out with only cared about drinking, doing drugs, partying. Also, like when I hung out with them, I was still doing my homework. I kid you not, they asked me for like 8 assignments, and we were like still in that class together, sitting there like doing the work together, like, and it just led on to like me being the person that was like, oh, you had the work done, can you give it to me? Oh, okay, cool, bye. Like it just ended up being very weird and very sus. Whatever. Oh my god, you signed up to have kids. If I make a teenage, like, I guess, what's the word I'm looking for? Word or
I'm trying to
language?
remember this magical time when you were always doing your homework.
Whatever. Especially for Wednesdays, I make sure I do extra homework so then I don't have to do anything when I get home because I know I'm doing this when I come home.
Yeah, I know. You're here like right
Balancing
at 5:57.
out. I'm sorry. Didn't we just check I have a B average and I'm doing good?
All right, take it easy. Don't get ahead of yourself. Calm down. You're doing very well. I'm very proud
Thank
of you.
you.
Okay. Jeez.
Put the camera to me. I want to show my face.
Hey, Jaden's here.
Jaden, I missed you. I was so glad you're joining.
Yeah, you didn't act like that when Gar was here.
Oh my God, Gar, I'm so glad you're
It's better. I'm just saying you might hurt his friend or his feelings.
I'm
He's
sorry.
a friend of mine for a long time. You know what I mean? Okay.
Sarah goes, oh my God, hi, Jaden. Be average. Yeah, be average.
Well, okay.
No, don't pull my grades.
I'm not pulling up your grades. We could do that, though.
No!
Come on, I could do that.
No!
I could do it.
Dad.
I have the access. I have the technology.
Dad, I have a B average, okay?
Wait, say it again.
I have a B average. Dad! We were just talking about our ultimatum with my tattoo.
I'm very proud of you. You're doing very good.
you.
You're doing very good. Take it easy. I'm kidding. God, look, don't cry on the internet. People will make you feel like an asshole.
Wait, go to my camera. Go to my camera. Go to my camera.
I feel like the worst dad ever now.
No.
Gar said, I only got B's in gym class. He's right about that. I shouldn't be giving you a hard time about any grades.
Oh my God.
Oh, man.
But no, yeah, and also I've had a lot of bad ex-friends who've did me dirty for so many years.
Right.
But I think through all that, it also teaches you lessons, not just about like those friendships, but about yourself and like. Because I know a lot with those friendships, I let myself be the person to get walked all on over.
Yeah.
And it taught me to not be in that position again.
Well, you guys are like Jaden just asked about if we started talking about mental health yet.
We
Yeah,
have.
we did. We started the show with talking about mental health and segued into friends. But then that we kind of got us there because you guys are much more...
Oh, Isaiah is here. Hi,
Oh,
Isaiah.
hi, guys. Hi. This is all Lily's friends. You want me to leave?
Sorry.
I don't need to be here
Yeah,
anymore.
get it out of
Okay.
here.
You guys are way more aware now. Like I said, when I was younger, we didn't care or talk about that stuff. We judged people and made fun of them for mental health issues, or someone that thought, you know what I mean, someone that thought along the lines, or felt like they were less mentally, you know what I mean, or if they acted a certain way, like we were talking about the power of the mind. Like if somebody broke down at school, we made fun of them. That's what we did when we were younger. But your generation, you guys now, you're way more aware of what's going on. So I think that's why you gravitate toward friends. Now it's like, I'm trying to think of the right way to put it. The separation of friends is so much wider now than when I was a kid, because it was basically, it was jocks and stoners, and that's what we had, and the school kids, the book kids, and
I mean,
that was all we had. But you guys now, you have so many people who are so in touch with what's going on politically, what's going on socially, what's going on with your friends. I mean, you guys are way more aware of the role right now.
I will say this, in Bartlett, it's still like that, where it's a bunch of cliques.
Yeah.
A bunch of people are divided and separated. I know if Tony was here, which he's not because he's working. I'm sad about that. Tony, you better watch this when you get off work. He talks about still how, did I tell you about, everyone knows, Tony is a friend of mine. He's a part of the LGBTQ community. There was a time.
Is he comfortable with you saying the
Yes.
internet?
Yes.
Okay.
Recently, something happened where like they were saying bad things to Tony, and it was actually those MAGA girls that was talking about mom like a couple years back.
Okay.
And long story short, Tony emailed the teacher. The teacher made a whole effing assembly about hate speech.
Really?
But they signed it on senior ditch day. Why, Bartlett? I don't understand. But I mean, it was whatever. It could have been out of coincidence, but still, it's still like that over there, where people are like, "Oh, you have mental health problems? Oh, you're insane. Like, you need to go to insane asylum."
Maybe it's two things. Maybe it's because we're in California, for one.
That's true.
And it's a much different liberal state. Chicago.
Yeah.
I mean, Illinois is a little bit only in Chicago, in the city.
Yeah.
And Also, you go to an arts-based school, which is a lot different.
That's what I was going to bring up.
Yeah.
I was going to hear, I told you this so many times, I'm so baffled by the kids here where, like, I've literally have been so scared to, like, shown my emotions of when I've been, like, actually breaking down due to school, like, at school physically. And people have come up and been like, "Are you okay? Like, do you want water? Like, do you want to pull out? Do you want to breath? Like, take a breath or something?" And there's been times where, like, literally, like, girls would be like, "Hey, like, take my hand. It's okay." Even my friend Tori, like, how I met her, she gave me crystals. She gave me an amethyst and a labradorite, and she was like, "I know we don't know each other much, but here's like some crystals. Like, I don't really use these much, and it seems like your energy might need them more." Like, and it's like, and again, it's a charter school, but these people are so sincere, and they are very nurturing to other people who see that they are in pain, and they don't look back and be like, "Oh."
Well, I think that's why mental health is so different now than it was both when I was younger. And again, maybe I'm speaking out of turn because I wasn't, going to school now in Illinois is a lot different because people are uber aware of mental health and how your mind works or I'm sorry, how no one knows how the mind works. That's a better way to put it.
It's true.
Not that, it's not that people are aware how the mind works, but nobody is really aware of what's going on with their mind. And like I said, everybody's got a different mind. I always look at things.
Yeah.
I look at, like, I've understood it. I mean, it took me therapy to really understand it, I think. But, like, I look at the good examples, like when Robin Williams killed himself. And I was so devastated. I was so bummed. And I had a friend in Illinois, and he feels this way. And I know a lot of people that feel this way. They go, if you kill yourself, you're a coward, and you're taking the chicken way out, and you're not thinking about your family. And I go, but you don't understand the power the mind has over what you're thinking. If it's strong enough feeling for you to think that your loved ones are better off without you, people honestly feel that way. And I've never felt that way. But obviously people have felt that way because I have guys, and I would never ever think about killing myself or anything. But for a guy, especially I look at Robin Williams, it just devastated me. To me, it was like a guy. I loved him, and I was a big fan of his, and he's an inspiration. And a guy that brought so much joy and happiness to the world.
Yeah.
That was that sad on the inside. It hurt me to know that he was suffering that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, and I'm only saying this just because, like,
you don't know. I'm sorry. Let me finish my point.
Yeah.
You don't know what's going through another person's mind, or you also need to be empathetic to where they're coming from. A lot of people come from hard upbringings, and when you see somebody at school, you don't know what their family life is like at home.
Exactly.
You don't know what they're going through on a daily basis when they leave school. You just see them at school, and you're like, well, this person is this or this person that. It's too easy to judge people.
Yeah.
There's the stupid cliche is don't judge a person until you walk a mile in their shoes. And it really means is to be empathetic, to really try to understand that if other people are going through shit you're not going through, you've never gone through.
Yeah. And because of what I have been through, that's why I think I'm so empathetic towards other people.
Sure, 100%.
And I think that's also why other people, especially at Champs, are more empathetic towards other people, because nobody knows what anyone's going through. And you can be the most happiest at your game. You can be Robin Williams, and you can still be as dark as sad as possible.
Sure.
And it's always good to still let literally a person know, if you don't know them, I am here for you if you need to listen. I have open ears. There's been times at Champs where women I don't know, I have spent at least almost my whole school, like, class period talking to them, trying to calm them down, because they also are going through stuff.
Right.
And honestly, especially at that school, it's really hard to calm down there because the staff, sometimes the security staff is not so lenient when it comes, because the first thing they see is you're out of class. What are you doing out of class?
Oh, I see.
So it's like they don't even second guess that you're
it's
crying.
That's almost like a police thing. You know what I mean? When it comes to the police, you know what I mean? Like, one of the problems that they have when they're talking about this defund the police stuff, It's not so much that they should defund the police; it's that the police need to retrain and completely reapproach how they handle a situation
Exactly.
where somebody has a mental issue.
Because
Right?
here's my thing: the
Because they
teachers
come across with rules and strictness right away, which is a worse way to treat someone.
exactly,
That's suffering,
and the
right.
staff at Champs, they are so like well understanding.
Right.
They very much are empathetic towards
Yeah,
the
I talked
kids.
to a lot of your counselors and teachers and stuff.
And
They're
especially
amazing. Right.
my acting teacher, Bierman. Bierman is probably the #1 teacher.
Bierman, you guys just call him Bierman like Cher, like one word.
Yes.
Hey, Bierman.
We don't even say Mr. Bierman. We go BB baby.
Does the whole world
No,
call him
we
BB baby?
BB baby because Bierman.
Is he aware of that?
Yes.
I don't know if I would be a fan of that.
No, BB baby. I mean, some people say. I don't say that to Bierman, but it's Bierbin, not Bierman.
Okay.
And so I actually found that out recently, and they're like Bierbin, but yeah, we just call him Bierman. But the staff, and including him, they are so well empathetic towards the kids, and they'll even be like, if you need to go to the 5th floor and just like take a mental health day today, like I can email you what you need. Like they are like that, but it's the security guards and mostly the people who are looking after the kids' safety and the safety in the building.
Mm-hmm.
They see like, oh, you're ditching, you're not in class, oh, you're smoking in the bathroom, get back in class, like what are you doing? And like you could be in tears and they would be like, that's like not an excuse. That's messed up.
It is messed up.
But like, and it honestly, like it I say this so much because it really surprises me. Just the kids there are so like they're so like nice to like me. Like I know that sounds so bad to say, but like the amount of times at other schools people have literally just looked at me and be like, are you good? Like even sometimes the tone of voice of them saying that, it's like, damn, I should calm down. And that's what I think is kind of even worse, because if you're even responding in a negative way, people can be so sensitive to where they're like, oh fuck, I should calm down, this is not good.
Right.
And it's like, no, express your emotions. If you feel like you need to express your emotions, girl, cry.
Right.
Even if you're in the classroom, literally go into the hallway.
Right.
And just cry. And I will literally be there and I will hug you.
See, that's so cool that you guys are like that now. Because like I said, when I was a kid, man, you got made fun of, man. If you got upset and walked out of the class, you got made fun of. And then you not only were you made fun of that day, but you were probably made fun of like for the rest of the school year. And I know when I was in 3rd grade, that happened to me, and I got made fun of. But I also know that I was one of the kids that made fun of people too. I was on both sides of it. So I love the variation of looks on your face. At first you're like sad, and then you're just that's the best. It's like, oh, that's so sad. Oh, why would you do that?
It was like the game we used to play, like happy, sad,
that's
angry,
confused. That's the best. Do it. You should do it now.
Okay, wait.
We're
do the camera.
We're gonna do the little camera. All right, this is what we did all the time when Lily. She was like, "Okay, show me happy. Show me sad. Show me confused." I can't remember the other ones we did.
It was angry.
Oh, okay, don't yell at me. God, do angry. Yeah, okay. There we go. No, better. Jeez, get yelled at. Okay.
I love it. I think we have more comments. So true. Don't know
do.
what goes on behind closed doors. At least not when we're kids. That's very true. No, same. They were so welcoming and nice, but yeah, the staff aren't very nice. No, literally.
So we're shamed into silence. It was Lori tagged up that too. Yeah, you're right. That's what happened. That's you get shamed into silence because you're quiet. Then you can't tell anybody when you're suffering.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the worst thing to do is keep it inside.
I remember actually Sarah told me, I forgot what he teaches, but he literally teaches right next to Beerbin. And
Beerman?
Beerbin.
BB baby?
BB baby.
I don't even know if that's legal. I don't even legally call a teacher that. It can't be
so
right.
funny.
There's got to be a violation somewhere.
BB baby.
Yeah, there's got to be a meeting.
But Sarah always talks about how like that teacher will literally like picket you of your emotions. And like if like
Yeah.
you need to step out or something, he'll like kind of like, what's the word? Like
Shame you?
not shame you, but like kind of make you the attention person.
Point you out.
Point
Single
you
you
out.
out.
Single you out.
Right.
He would single them like out and kind of make them feel bad that they're literally like that. And it's just like, why in the God's mind would you make someone feel bad that they're feeling
Yeah, they're suffering.
a bad remorse? Like, if you have a feeling, and literally, I honestly don't care where you are, take those 5 to 10 minutes to express those feelings, because I have been too far in the game of bottling up your emotions where you just snap. And I know people who are like that, and it's so not good for your mental health, and it's not good for when you build relationships, build friendships,
Right.
get married, have a job, you know? And that's another thing, like a lot of adult choices I haven't made. For instance, I don't have a job right now because I don't think I'm mentally ready for it. Because the last job I had, I saw the manager screaming and almost like swearing at his 4-year-old kid. So my anxiety, and this of course was my first ever job, especially in LA. So I was like, well, shit, what is he going to do to me? He's going to yell at me even more. I'm like half the girl's age.
Well, that's a job. People yell at you.
Oh my God, really? I thought they would treat me with utter respect and give me candy at the end of the day. With a bonus.
There's well, you leave the job that's crappy. Look what Anna did. You know what I mean?
No, I know. I'm just saying that I know that I'll be ready like sooner or later, and also with my schedule and with things going on in my own life, I think right now it's not the perfect time for me to have a job. But way far back, I know I like was not able to like keep a consistent like daily go to school, go to work, go home, do the chores, excuse me. That was a silent burp. Sorry. But whatever. You have a weird cam. It's just a picture of you.
No, that's me live.
Get away. But no, I think that just with expressing your emotions and being able to be aware that it's okay to feel like that is good for you, because
it's healthy.
It's really healthy, and I just think it's sad to see still today that men and women, especially women, this is something I wanted to talk about. I see women don't back other women up in certain situations, and I kind of just think like, yes, I know women should back women up, but or like women should like back women up, but like why act like that to her, like another women, if they haven't done anything to you?
Right.
And
I don't know, because I'm not a woman.
well, I know, but I just see the sense of, I know that women now, when they say, oh, we gotta have us eat girls, blah, 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 we gotta have us girls back or whatever, I sometimes see people take advantage of that type of thing, and they fuck the other like women over. I'm sorry. I caught it right when I said I'm sorry. CEO of YouTube, I'm sorry.
Oh, here's a good one too. Rachel said also there's a huge difference, not huge, I added that word. There's a difference between men and women in terms of what's socially acceptable and how they express their emotions, especially in high school.
Exactly
really
what
point,
I'm
right?
saying
Right,
with
right.
women backing up on women.
Well, kind of, because also, I'm not cutting you off or changing you.
Yeah.
But her point is, it's the same thing with like, she's right. Like if women get upset, they're they considered weak, and there's a mental and guys actually cry and get upset is even more. So it's men and women are treated completely differently in that situation. You're right about that. You know what I mean? It's the same thing goes for actually. It's even a mental health thing. The same thing goes in a workplace. Like if a woman is like strong and hardcore in a workplace, everybody they call her, oh God, she's a bitch. She's the worst.
Yeah.
You know, but a guy is just they consider a guy. He's thorough. He's hard.
He's a hard worker or whatever.
So there's a huge difference between the way they're both treated in that situation. Yeah. But Rachel's right about emotionally because if a guy breaks down and cries, if I was in school especially, if a boy broke down and cried, it was brutal. But if a girl broke down and cried, you're like, it was whatever. It was, you didn't care. You know, as a girl. You laughed. You made fun of her. That's what you when you were a little kid. That's what you did.
Yeah.
I even think little kids are kind of getting out of that mentality a little bit because people are becoming more educated. You know what I mean? Like your generation is growing up, and even millennials are growing up, and they're becoming parents, and they're raising their kids with these new ideas and new beliefs.
Yeah.
So now a little boy, like when I was a kid, you pulled a girl's hair, you know, when you're in third grade or in kindergarten. That's what kids did. You poked a girl, you know, and now none of that stuff is acceptable. None of it is. And now generations will change, and that will train kids as they grow up to become adults that handle the world. We need to weed out these old people.
Yeah. Get them out of here. Get out of here. I'm kidding. But I will say, I think also what really stepped up the game was COVID. I think a lot of, I guess, expectations of other people and other things have completely erased from existence because of how much we all have been through with COVID. And
what do you mean?
What I'm saying, I think a lot of it has to do with, you know, with my generation, nobody, and this is sad, but in at least literally sophomore and freshman year, the amount of jokes I would hear about SA, you know, sexual assault.
Oh, okay.
And all, you know, like assaults, you know, like racist jokes, just really dark humor.
Right.
And like talking about like that stuff, like making it a joke, like any, like under all of those lines of like bringing it involved, because I think of what a lot of people have been through, it kind of gave them this whole gap year to kind of make them realize like, ooh, some of these things aren't okay to say, especially to people, even if it's not a joke, if it's a really heated conversation. I feel as if a lot of topics, especially including with mental health, can be very sensitive now, I guess is what I was trying to say, because COVID has happened. Do you agree?
What do you mean sensitive?
Like,
you mean approachable or sensitive?
It's a sensitive approach.
Okay, I think people are more aware of that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, people are definitely more aware because the whole world was turned upside down during COVID.
Yeah.
And we had to look at everything from a lot of different ways. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
Okay. Yeah, because Jaden just said something. I agree. I think the world's slowing down from COVID, and everyone having to stay inside showed people how to deal with their emotions and whatnot.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think that's I think that's true. Thoughts on social media and impact on mental health. Positive.
Thoughts on social media
my God,
impact.
That's a terrible.
Thoughts on social media and impact on mental health. I think that goes 50-50. I think there's no right or wrong answer with that.
Well, I don't know. There's good things about there are good things about social media that like
cons.
we do. You know, there's things memes and stuff that you can follow on social media. Yeah. But also, I mean, social media. One thing I always noticed, it's made it so much easier to bully people, man. You know, like people get attacked, and like I don't know how you guys deal with it, man. Like when I went home. You were home and nobody bothered you and you were done. You guys can get a text or somebody can post something about you at 11:30 at night and all your friends can see it and suddenly you're being bullied and you're not even doing anything. So to me, social media just seems like a huge negative.
I will say though, a lot of social media have made the ability to block people and other accounts they create.
Okay.
Which is good, but still it doesn't solve the problem of getting bullied so much because people still have this open access to bullying whoever, disguising themselves on social media by using like a different name, a different face or whatever, and they won't have to get away with it. But another thing, I saw this on TikTok. There was a kid who had special needs who was getting bullied horrendously on social media and at school. And people on social media saw this. And they brought power to finding the kids who bullied him.
So it brought more awareness to the situation.
It brought more awareness. So I think with who said it? It was Rachel. I think with what Rachel has to say, I think it's 50-50 because, yes, people do get bullied a lot. But with people getting bullied, Karens, ruining people's like hospitality experience at like a job or whatever.
Right.
With any situation, it can easily get caught on the phone now.
Right.
And people will be like, this is not right.
Right.
This needs to be brought about.
Right. Plus, once it's on the internet, it's always out there.
It's always out there.
That's how that stuff. I mean, there's stories. It happens all the time where you see. Good examples like Uber guys. You ever seen a situation where in Uber there was that girl from Vegas that was in San Francisco, or she was from San Francisco that was in Vegas?
Yeah.
And she bullied this Uber driver and spit at him and did a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
And it was on social media, and he put it on social media.
Yeah.
And the people end up losing their jobs. I mean, it's happened a lot. People have gotten fired.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that I think that's a positive on some levels. Who was here? Rachel said, "Me too."
Is that Bradley? It's the one and only white boy 96.
Oh, is that Bradley? I was wondering. He would have someone cyberbully him, then beat him up, and put him in a locker. That makes a little bit of sense.
I agree. But what the? Do you see that?
What? What?
It died.
No.
The camera died.
Oh, don't calm down. Oh, it did.
Dad.
Hold on.
It literally glitched. Wow. Hi.
It's the Lily cam. No, don't touch it. Wait. Hey, I'll unzoom it. We got to wrap up anyway.
Dad, no.
It's been an
Bradley
hour.
just came.
Well, where was he? We've been here forever.
He was. Oh no.
Okay.
The camera. It's broken.
It's broken. We're back. Okay. Here's my camera died. That means this one will die in about 10 or 15 minutes. The camera's broken. No! Bradley shows up. My camera's broken. Thanks, Bradley. I'm really glad you're here, Bradley. Awesome. That's great. My camera.
Technology has not been working at all today.
Yeah, I know. There's a whole internet thing. No. Listen, no. Listen to me.
I will pour this water all over.
No, don't do it near the equipment. Okay, listen. I was at the bank. I was at the Bank of America.
Oh, you actually have to tell me something.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was at the Bank of America doing a debit card, and the guy goes, "Dude, Wi-Fi's been horrible everywhere." I'm like, "Really?" He goes, we can't, because I had to get online at the bank. We were talking about doing some stuff.
Yeah.
And it's a huge problem everywhere. It's not just.
So here's my thing.
So I was wrong. I apologize. I was giving you a hard time. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all week, this fool has been saying, "Oh, it's just your phone. You gotta wait until after the week to get a new phone, even though we haven't gotten it yesterday. It's gonna be shipped to us in a week." I told him, it's not just my phone. It's not just at school. It's everywhere. And I knew it right when I was about to meditate, when I woke.
I forgot. I accidentally had the
Oh my God.
Sorry.
I had it right when I was about to. What's going on?
I put the wrong one.
Lenny!
Would you shut up? There we go. All right. Hey, it's just me here. Just me. I'm doing all this. I said it all. I said it all by myself too, because I had no one here to help me.
And who's getting more of the laughs?
I don't know. Let's see what the board says. It's all your friends now. My friends have left.
What did I say? What did I say?
Bradley wrote the camera. Mercury is affecting the technology. Fucking Mercury.
Excuse me?
You heard me.
Excuse me?
Mercury. I can
Excuse me?
I can swear about Mercury.
Fuck Mercury.
No, I can swear about Mercury.
Dad.
I'm kidding. All right, relax.
Bradley said my technology has been fine all day for me. And that is a fat lie. And you know that, and I know that. Right. But when I was meditating, I woke up and I was like, why is the internet being all weird? And I was trying to connect it onto my phone because I have my remote on my phone. And it was saying like, oh, the internet's not working. Like, you have to try again later, and I was like trying for like 72 years. And it just wasn't working. And then when I came home at school, this is such a cute curl.
Really
when I came
cute.
home
Yeah,
at
you're right. It's
school,
cute.
my internet still wasn't working, and now look what everyone's saying.
Yeah, I was right. I was wrong.
So, yeah.
Noopy.
It's China's fault.
Yeah, I agree. It's China's fault. Who said it?
Stop.
Gar knows. Scar's right. It's China's fault. It's all China's
Nope.
fault. All right, we gotta go. This is a pretty good episode. I think we talked about a lot. We did talk about a lot of stuff.
I think so.
We
Yeah.
did. We did.
I think
Had
this was
fun.
a really good episode. Got deep. Got real.
We did. Do me
Poetry.
like the video, please. Like it. Share it. What?
If you want to go ahead and share this video and like it, please give it a thumbs up. Share it on all of your platforms.
Come subscribe to the channel.
If you would like to subscribe to the channel, go to Lenny Schmidt at lennyschmidt.com. Also,
if they're not doing anything.
if you're not doing anything, if you guys want to hang out.
If you're not doing anything in about an hour, look, I will be at the Comedy Chateau in about an hour and 15 minutes telling jokes on Lancashire.
I'm sorry.
Feel free to
You,
stop
I'm
in
sorry.
and see
You, I'm
me
sorry.
live
I'm sorry.
performing jokes.
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry. You took the whole time you spent when I was talking and ranting. You were playing on your little computer, editing this little comedy show. La 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 la. You spent 15 minutes editing this Comedy Chateau, just so then you can tell people who half of the people can't even come because they're not even 18 yet.
I know.
Go to your show.
Yeah.
Am I even coming to the show?
No, I don't know if you are.
Oh.
I can bring you. You want to go?
No.
Okay. See?
Sorry.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Well, to be fair, I have to prepare.
yeah,
I have to
I have
prepare for
anything-
finals.
I
I have
have
to do
anything else to do than be with you, Dad.
My name's Lenny, by the way.
Okay.
But thank you guys so much. I hope you guys like this video. If you guys would like to hear or give any more feedback from us, you can comment down below. Or if you have any more topics you guys would like to hear from me or him, put it down below, or you can put it in my @.
Or in the, don't you have a Big Schmidt, Little Schmidt Instagram? Do you have that set up?
My @.
Is that what that is? Your @?
Yes, that's what people say nowadays, Dad. My @. Why just a picture of you? My camera
That's
is
my live shot of me being confused. All right, I got to go. Let's go.
bestie.
All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate it. Share the video. Tell your friends. All that stuff. We'll be back live maybe toward the end of the month, possibly. But we'll have new episodes every Wednesday at 6. Every Wednesday at 6.
Every Wednesday. And if we do not see you, have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
They can hear me.